Well, it's the oldest rivalry going around in international cricket. It's England hosting Australia in a World Cup semi-final. The tension's going to be high. The atmosphere's going to be electrifying. Who's got the advantage going into this match? Well, firstly, let's look at some weaknesses. Both teams have struggled in the middle order. England, yes, the middle order got off to a great start early on in the tournament, but they've dropped off. Joe Root has struggled against left-arm swing bowling. Morgan struggling against the short pitch deliveries. And Josh Buttler, he was off to a great start, but like Root, has been found wanting in the latter stages. If you look on Australia, they've got the injury to Khawaja, which is a huge hole. Steve Smith hasn't performed to the best of his ability. What's happening with Steve Smith? He's got that initial movement. He's moving across the crease, but he's still moving when the bowler delivers the ball. What he's got to do is get back to his best, stand still out the point of delivery, and he'll start making a few runs. We've got Maxwell and Stoinis out 5 and 6. Maxwell's averaging 22, Stoinis is averaging 17. That is a huge hole for Australia there, but they've had Carey out number 7, who stood up under pressure situations and getting runs when Australia most need it. You look back at England, their middle order, their strength, Ben Stokes. He's been the most consistent and very much like Carey, getting runs in those tough moments. Now, let's look at the strengths, or let's look at the contests that I'm looking forward to in this tournament. Bairstow and Roy have been dominant up the top for England. They're averaging 86 as an opening partnership, and they're getting them out a very good clip. But they're up against two quality left-arm swing bowlers who love bowling to right-arm batsmen with the new ball. Behrendorff and Stark. Now remember, Behrendorff got 5 for against England out Lords, though Vince was playing, Roy wasn't playing, and Stark is the leading wicket taker in the tournament. This is a huge matchup because they like to bring the ball back in. Both openers will be looking for that ball, trying not get wrapped on the pads or bowled. What they're going to do is push one away, and hopefully both openers will play away from their body and feed the slips. So watch out for that contest. The other important contest is the two opening bowlers of England, Woakes and Archer, matching up against Warner and Finch. Now Warner and Finch have got 43% of the Australian runs in this tournament. Very much like Bairstow and Roy, they've got a good average of 73 together as an opening partnership. Where Archer and Woakes can expose this opening partnership is against Warner. They like to take the ball away from the left-hander. Warner does play away from his body. He has played and missed a lot early on in his innings. Could this be the day for England where he gets an early edge and feeds those slips? That is a big concern for Australia and a huge moment for England. When it comes to Finch, it'll be Woakes. Just getting that little nip off a good length. We know that Finch can get trapped on the crease with a little LBW there, and Woakes is the major contributor there for England to get that particular wicket. So it's all in the first 10 overs of this match where the match could be won and lost. But the big news for Australia is they've had the injury to Khawaja. Handscomb's going to come in. He's got about 3. He's done well at number 3 and leave Steve Smith out 4. Because you want Handscomb coming in for his first World Cup game. You want to try and release as much pressure as you can off his shoulders. So if he comes in at 3, he's got the security blanket of Steve Smith out number 4 to take the ship if he doesn't perform. Maxwell, he struggled with the short ball. Are they going to continue with him? It's a big decision to bring in Matthew Wade for him. Wade's performing well. If you bring Wade in, you've only got 5 bowlers. Stoinis has got a bit of a side strain out this stage. They say he's fit to play, but if he breaks down within a couple of overs, where is Australia going to get those other overs from? Maxwell, he's been quite economical, but he hasn't got any wickets. That is a big headache for Australia, but I'd take the risk. I'd play Wade, extra batting strength, and back Stoinis in to bowl his 10 overs. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be intriguing. Make sure you watch it, but I am going for Australia because I'm Australian. Now, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe downstairs, get on that bell, and that will give you a notification of when the next video is coming out. and I don't think rain's going to affect today's play.